go and check out bladebidge.com. They're today's video sponsor, but they're also an awesome company that allows you to not only sell your pocket knives, which will probably be really good for the holidays. You might need to get some money together, sell some of them knives, get some money together. You can do it on Bladebidge. You can also buy new and used knives. And if you buy used knives, you can maybe save some money there too on your knife purchases. Go and check them out. I'll have everything linked down in the description for you guys. Bang! NEEVES Knives, I'm Jared, and today we're checking out the new NULL KNIVES Raiden R2. So this is the new version of the Raiden. We're going to go through it, and we're also going to pull up a couple other knives from NULL. I think NULL does a really good job. And so far, pretty much everything I've tried from him has been awesome. This has a beautiful harpoon drop point blade. I love harpoons, and I love this satin finish. It's got the hand satin finish. Swedge looks really good. It's going to be a highly functional blade shape. And it has a titanium frame lock with these purple anode titanium hardware and backspacer and clip. It looks great. I love the color combo here. Nice milling on the scales. The backspacer looks really good. I like even the way he did the lanyard. Even if you don't like lanyards, I think that that's just like a nice little touch, you know, gives it a little character. The blade steel, should have said that right away. MagnaCut steel. MagnaCut blade steel. I believe it is 63 to 64 HRC, which is really awesome to see. And then we have thumb stud action and a fuller deployment. Now you can use the fuller for the reverse flick. The thumb flick, you can, but you do have to reach down, but that's why you have the thumb studs. And I will say the thumb studs are very well placed because this tapers down right there. It goes right to the thumb stud. It's very intuitive, like to get to those thumb studs. And I actually prefer the thumb studs for the reverse flick in this case than the fuller. The fuller looks really cool, so I like that the fuller's there, and it is still functional, but those thumb studs are just so well placed. Great detent too. Nice. Perfect detent for this type of deployment. It is not a front flipper. However, you can front flip it. It's not made to be that, but you can do it. At least I don't think it's made to do that, but you can obviously do it, and it's fairly easy. The clip works great. It has plenty of spring to it. It goes over the seam of your pockets very nicely, nice and smooth. It is over some texturing right here. So that's probably the only resistance you'll really get, but it's not bad at all. Ergos, really good ergos. However, I do notice right here is a little narrow, especially because the lock bar cut out right there. My ring finger just happens to land right on it, so when I squeeze, I really feel right here. I do like the spacing though, because my two fingers fit right there and right there, so it's relatively comfortable. It's a good size handle, nice thickness, nice width, just a good size overall. But if I'm really squeezing the life out of it, I do feel right there a little bit. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's a hot spot, but it's close to it. But I don't see myself doing, you know, anything so long-term with this, hours on end, where it's going to affect me very much. Access to the lock bar, really nice texturing there. However, there is no cutout, so you do have to go around from the front and then push to the side. So I will say, it has a comfortable disengagement. I prefer more access, but this is not bad because he put the texturing there. And like I always say, if you're gonna not cut a lock bar out, at least give me a nice chamfer and put some texturing there. And he did. So very cool on that. Sharp control and plunge grind, perfectly done. Love to see it. Starts here, ends here. You have a lot of life to sharpen off. So that is really cool. TA hardware all the way around. As far as negatives go, I don't have a lot of negatives for this one. It's done extremely well. I love the materials. I love the look. The size is a great size. It's not a large knife, but it's also, you know, still a full size knife. You have the NULL Knives Ghoul right here. This one is available. I love the way he did the lock bar access on this one. And also, really quick, the Voodoo. This is probably my favorite NULL knives, is this Voodoo. I freaking love this thing. The ergos are amazing. This thumb triangle thing is like the best thumb stud ever. And you can use the fuller very easily. This has a nice, deep, hollow ground, harpooned sheep's foot blade. Just an awesome looking knife and just a great knife all the way around. Now, the access to the lock bar, love the way he did the access on this one. So he's got the texturing and he cut this back a little bit. Very, very comfortable disengagement. Same thing with this one, cut it back and added the texturing. Love to see that. And this one is a liner lock, by the way, with front flipping and fuller action. Great knife though. This one, if you like clip points, this is a good one. It's a great blade shape for, you know, for using belly, like cutting down on a surface, skinning, things like that. But the tip is not so high that you can't get to it. So this one you can still use fairly easily. And not saying this is a self-defense knife, but the blade shape works really well for a self-defense blade shape, you know, especially for poking. The tip's always going, you know, into what you're going after. The jimping is great on the front flipper. Love the jimping. Love the detent is really, really nice. The ergos, even though it does taper down, I like that it goes from narrow to big. It just allows me to cram my fingers into there and get a really solid grip. And even if I let only 3 fingers go in there, this finger still has something to hang on to. So, and that's the benefit of it being a little bit wider. The plunge grind is done extremely well. Once again, great job. And yeah, awesome knife. Clip works great. Backspacer has the hidden lanyard back here again. Yeah, awesome knife. And then the Voodoo, like I said, it is one of my favorites. You know, I do have a full video on this model. I originally had my Carta scales. I still have them, but titanium clip works great. Like I said, amazing access to the lock bar. The action is ridiculous. Probably one of the best thumb stud action knives. The ergos are just amazing. The grind is great. The whole shape and everything is just amazing to me. But anyways, there you guys go. Like I said, this is up for pre-order on the 19th, I believe, is when the pre-order drops. These should be available. Not sure if this one's in stock or not, but these ones are available as far as released. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace.